You guys can't hear my fan.
Hello,
Yeah.
everybody. Good
Uh-uh.
evening, bonsoir. It depends where you guys are watching us from. Good morning, even for some people. I'm so excited today. This is Coach Janine with Umoja Global Network. I'm very excited tonight with my two co-hosts. Not
Yeah.
guests, but two co-hosts. I'm very excited, guys. You have no idea. These two ladies been really my right arms and left arms. Each time I ask them, they just show up. And to me,
Mhm.
that's leadership. So I'm so excited to have them again tonight. Bonsoir, c'est Coach Janine. Je suis avec Coach Tina et puis aussi Dr. Loulou. C'est une dame qu'on a commencé à travailler pendant très longtemps. Je suis vraiment dans la joie ce soir parce que ce sont mes deux co-hosts ce soir. Nous allons parler, nous allons vraiment parler des trucs importants. So, aujourd'hui, j'aimerais que tu puisses prendre un bout de papier et puis aussi un petit stylo. Comme ça, nous allons parler de tout, répondre à toutes ces questions, mais aussi surtout vous présenter c'est quoi Umoja Global Network et puis aussi répondre à quelques questions. C'est important. Merci beaucoup. Thank you guys. Coach Tina and also Dr. Lulu. Those two ladies, they are not to introduce anymore because always with me these days, and I thank God. You know, they love me. I learn so much from them. I admire them, and this is really a blessing to me for them to come on and really push me and really encourage me. So, what a blessing to have these two ladies with me ongoing every Sunday. I'm so excited. Welcome, Dr. Lulu and Coach Tina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Talking about today, the topic that we're going to be talking about, being a servant leader.
Mm.
So, ladies, I'm just going to start with Coach Tina and then Dr. Lulu. Coach Tina, when you hear the word servant leader, I know we talked about this, and you are one of the servant leader, along with Dr. Lulu. But somebody I was having a conversation last week, and they were telling me, "Well, Janine, don't you think we already know that? I
Yeah.
think this is something really overrated." I was like, well." I think that's something that we need to keep talking about it because many people are confused about titles, but
Hmm.
again, leadership, like we were talking earlier this afternoon with Coach Nancy, she said, servant leader, it's about the heart.
Hmm.
Servant, you are servicing people. So to me, that's a topic very, very, very important to me. It's really an assignment. So I would like us to talk about that, Coach Tina. Can you please elaborate on that?
Well, I'll start off with saying Jesus was a servant leader.
Mhm.
That was his role. He was a servant leader. He came here for a mission, and I think as a servant leader, we all are on a mission to serve his people in some form or fashion, whether it be not always for a reward or for a cost, but just in leadership and in business and in church. We serving in churches even. We're ushers, we're choir members, we're pastors, we're all kind of things. So we always in a serving role. That's not always monetary, like money wise. You're doing things to help somebody out, even in the community leadership. Uh, all servant leader is not. Some people think servant leader is they getting some kind of money reward for it or something that has to be paid. Sometimes you do servant leadership roles and you don't get anything in reward, but your reward comes from God. It comes from the heart. You're doing it out of love for your people, or people in general. Because what I do it for is because I love helping other people in any form and fashion, where however I can help them, whether it be in business or personal, or even like someone like you see people on the road with signs up that need help, and most people looking at they don't need help. They might be lying, but if you do it out of your heart and you get, God will bless you for that. It's not actually about they're lying or they're not doing the things right or whatever they might be doing. Don't worry about that. Do it out from your heart. Everything comes from your heart. You do it from there, you don't have any problems. God will reward you for anything you have done in this lifetime. Just trust God and just go out and do whatever you can for people. Don't use uh excuses, because a lot of people have excuses of why they can't help somebody or they should do it on their own. No, why not help? if it don't hurt you, don't cost you anything to help anybody. So try to
Yeah.
do it from your heart at any cost.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. From
Hmm.
Coach Tina. Do it from your heart, God, because you might not be receiving anything in return, but
Mhm.
that's okay because the big boss gonna help you and really bless you, in different areas of your life. So absolutely, Coach Tina, I agree. And then Dr. Lulu, the same question to you.
I love that you're saying servant leader,
Hmm.
servant
Hmm.
leader.
Yes.
And we are here to serve first. And people, maybe sometimes, I don't want to say everybody, so if it doesn't apply, you don't have to get offended. But a lot of times we're busy with other people serving us, and we don't, things are based on title. If you have this title, people are supposed to serve you.
Hmm.
We are leaders, but we are servants first, and we are there to serve. And an example is pastors are leaders, they are leading a flock of people. But what are they also doing? They're serving. They're
Hmm.
serving the people as well. They're serving them. They're looking after their souls. They're nurturing them. They're helping them to develop. And that's what's really important, is that they're serving. Now, when we get to the other side of servant leader, leaders are also creating other leaders.
Yes.
There are so many different, whether it's community advocacy, not for profit, church. There are so many organizations that come to a standstill because no one is preparing the next group of leaders. They're just kind of going along, and they're not looking to develop those that are there that they want to pull forward. And as leaders, God always has something else for us to do. But as we're moving, others should be elevating, and we should be bringing others along. So, serving the people and then the leadership. The best leader is the one that leads themselves out of their current role, because now they have others to fill it. And now they're moving on to what God has for them next, whatever their next is. But when things are just standing still, they don't grow. When you think about water, any time you see water that is just standing still, it's just, what happens? It's stagnant. It
Hmm.
gets diseased. When you think about water that accumulates, you start getting mosquitoes, and you get disease breeding from it. So things have to move. But when water is moving, what's happening? It's just flowing. It's
Hmm.
continuously just going and flowing. So that's kind of my thought on that one.
Hmm.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Dr. Lulu. And
Hmm.
indeed, that's very true because one of the, I would say, one of the outcome or the result that you recognize a servant leader, Dr. Lulu mentioned it as like, and Coach Tina also mentioned first is like you give, like you don't expect anything to, in return, but also you serve, but also in your mind, you are ready to almost like replicate who you are.
Right.
That
Hmm.
means that you empower everybody else. I
Hmm.
only remember 2 years ago, probably I was doing a workshop where we were talking about, being a servant leader. And I was like, I would love for you guys, and I think it was, back in North Dakota when I used to live. And I said, I would love for you guys 2 years from now, we meet again. I feel one of because I mean, you guys need to pass me and keep going. They was like, wow, Janine, this is something that you don't hear more often. Like, other leaders really, make sure that you prepare the way for other leaders. And I said, why not? They were
Hmm.
so shocked. And to me, it's like, why? Because I was really, even after the workshop, I was still really blown away. My mind was saying, why they were so shocked? Because this is something any leader can be able to encourage, their mentees or the emerging leaders. That's what you're supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be empower them, and they can even pass you. That's a good thing because one day they will say it's because of her, it's because of him that I became the leader that I am. To me, that's the most amazing result that you can produce because, like I always say, there's a room for all of us. Why?
Mhm.
Make sure that. So, but for some people, I would guess they only want to stay solo leader. Me, I don't like that. It's really not my style, and I know
Mhm.
it's not for you ladies too. I know for
Mhm.
sure. So
We
one
go
of the
further.
things I also, yes, we all go further, and I love this proverb, this African proverb. If you want to go far, if you have to go, I think that's how you say. If you're going to go far, you can go by yourself. No, if you want to go fast, you go by yourself. If you want to go far, you bring in the village. You're bringing everybody together. I've been really living by that philosophy. That's really something that is true leadership. So my question to you, Dr. Lulu, and also Christina, is being a servant leader is an assignment or it's a lifestyle for you?
It's an assignment. Lifestyle, no. If you're trying to make it a lifestyle because of uh, people have a tendency to see the glory with leaders, but they don't know the story.
Yes.
Mhm.
And you can't look and say, oh, that's so glorious, look at them. They see people speak, and maybe they hear someone speak eloquently, and they may see someone blessed, and they think it's like that 24/7, 365, and it's not. And actually, sometimes it can be almost the opposite, because there are sacrifices that leaders make. And there are times when they make those sacrifices, and they make those sacrifices so that they can serve others. And so people look at the glory of people, telling people how great they sound, or how great their conference was, or whatever the compliment might be, but they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So it
Mhm.
is not a lifestyle. This is an assignment. And you have to know that you are on an assignment, and that the assignment has to get a follow through to completion of the assignment. And the assignment may have different levels, which I was talking about before. As you're moving through your different levels of this assignment, then you're never doing this for a lifestyle.
Absolutely. Coach Tina?
But yes, this is an assignment. And sometimes I was saying I have to talk with God. I say, you know, Lord, I'm doing all this and I'm not really getting any, the monetary, like I was talking about, the reward. He
Yes.
said, he said, you on assignment. So keep doing,
Mhm.
keep going, keep doing what I've called you to do. So I feel like I'm called to be a servant leader. I, I do things from my heart, not actually from like monetary. Because if I did, I would stop.
Good.
So it has to be,
Good.
it has to come from here to
Absolutely.
do all the things that I do. and
Yes.
and I it has to be assignment, and I think I'm assigned by God. We have a talk about this often because I do a lot of
Yes.
things. I'm thinking, oh, now my husband used to tell me all the time. I said, I ain't never seen nobody want to do something all the time and never get paid.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Yeah, I said, but I do it from my heart. I said, because I always say, yeah, he gonna reward me in the long run. I know you have to make some money too, but I do things both ways. It's not a one way street. It's a two-way street. And
Yes.
some people just want to go straight away. If I'm not getting paid, I ain't doing it.
Mhm.
But that's not my idea of doing things. I do things that, you know, any way I can to help somebody.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us again. I hope you're taking notes. These ladies are dropping some good nuggets about being a servant leader. It's a lifestyle or it's an assignment. And so far, I know it's really an assignment, for all of us, the three of us here. And the reason why I really want us to talk about that tonight, because it's so important. You know, we have a lot of viewers here who are listening to us. Many of them are just emerging leaders. So we really want to give them some tools and strategy so they can be able to stay on the course. This afternoon with Coach Nancy, we talked about that. Stay on the course. This is something, sometimes it might be tiring. Sometimes you don't feel like doing it, but you stay there. You stick to the, to the course because it's been an assignment. Now, Coach Tina and Dr. Lulu, can you guys tell me some, maybe some example, give me some example what you feel like really giving up and you say, oh, I don't want to disqualify myself, because many leaders that I've seen, they disqualify themselves because they just say, no, I can't do anymore. People don't respect me. People don't give. But those are not the people who assign you the assignment. Why are you giving up? So again, please can you share some example or anything like that, because that's something that's gonna help somebody tonight. Dr. Lulu?
Real life example. There are times when we are given an assignment and it's not popular. We're given a message and it's not the popular message. It's not the message that people are willing to spend any amount of money to come and hear you or to go where you are. And yes, I have literally sometimes said and had my much like Coach Tina, I have said, you know what, Lord, I really don't know why I have to be the one that has the unpopular message. Why am I the one? I have to be the teacher that no one really wants to hear, but they need to hear, or I have to lead the conversations that we need to have and the things we need to talk about, but we never do. And God let me know, because I gave it to you. There's no explanation required. I didn't give you the popular, easy to deliver message. I gave what I gave to you because I know that you can carry it. Every leader can't carry that. Leaders have different gifts. Now, some leaders, they are leaders of nothing but pure encouragement and uplifting. And that's a beautiful thing because everybody wants to hear you. Some leaders are leaders of inspiration, and that's their calling, their call to lead with inspiration. And then you have those that are given a little bit of the revolutionary, radical type. and yes, sometimes I look and I say, oh my goodness, I actually say, God, I know you do not want me to say that. No one is, and I've literally said to God, and this would be for, let's say, a paid event. And I have literally said, God, no one is going to pay to hear me say this. No one's coming. And he'll let me know, whoever I send, and if I only send one, you are to give the message and deliver the teaching as if there were 1,000. And I've always done that. I started out the gate with that, is that if there was only 2 people in the room, it didn't make a difference. You would think that I was in an arena with 1,000 people, because I was giving from my heart. And when you're giving from your heart, you're going to give your all from the depth of your soul, no matter who's there. And it's really sad when you see leaders that they ask, oh, well, how many are there going to be? And if you're called and assigned, if it's only one person, you were called and assigned for that one person.
Yep. That is so profound. Coach Tina, please give us more.
Now, I know when I had the Black Excellent Gala, I had it last year in February, and I thought I was going to have it again in live this year, but things didn't work out. And I said, well, I'm just going to give up. But I had a talk with Coach Janine, and then we come up with, we had UGN and Black Excellent Gala, or we had the awards. So
Yes.
it turned out to what it's supposed to be in. Something that I thought was over, that it wasn't gonna happen this year, but I think it came out better, bigger and better than it could have been if I hadn't done it live. So I think if you just don't doubt yourself,
Mhm.
don't give up on yourself. It's always a ram in the bush that something's gonna come out. It's gonna come out better than you thought. Like she said, it might be one person, it might be two person, but them the people you're supposed to talk to. So, and I think we had a many more than I expected. I'm sure
I
Coach
know.
Lee. So I'm just like, God was in that plan. It wasn't just us; it was God.
Yes, yes. And to piggyback on what you just said, we had to stop that. Like we had to close the form because people were still, they would keep sending form. I was like, I think we need to stop because we were like 52 people. I
Uh-huh.
was like, no, we need to stop. Why? Because we were both obedient because we wanted to honor this lady ladies and gentlemen who've been showing up for the community.
Mhm.
We just being obedience, we had an assignment and we did it. And that really started, since I think March. Dr.
Yes.
Lulu was here, Dr. Sandy, Queen Lillian, all of us, we started like that. It's because we've been obedience, guys. I'm not saying it's comfortable. I hope
No, it's
everybody
not.
listening, being a servant leader, it doesn't mean it's going to be comfortable.
Yes.
Sometimes you just feel, I just need a break for one day. But
Yes.
again, it's because it's bigger than you. It's bigger
Yeah.
than
Bigger than
you.
you.
It's bigger
Mhm.
than your business because God has reassigned you an assignment, guys. So I hope you guys are taking notes. You can ask us question at the end, but definitely I'm loving this conversation. Hello, Coach K. Thank you so much, Marva, to being here again. Merci beaucoup encore ce soir. Nous sommes en train de parler de leader et aussi comment est-ce qu'un leader est appelé à servir. Parce que c'est très important. On est en train de parler de caractéristiques d'un leader. C'est un leader qui est en train de servir. Deux fois, tu sens comme si tu es fatigué. Les gens ils sont pas encore en train de comprendre ce que tu es en train de faire. Ils te respectent pas. Deux fois, ils t'écoutent pas. Ça peut être fatigant, être un leader qui est en train de servir, mais c'est parce que tu es appelé. Donc, c'est un appel. Je sais que plusieurs personnes étaient en train de me poser la question, Janine, est-ce que être un leader, un serviteur leader, est-ce que c'est un appel ou bien c'est juste un style de vie? Non, c'est pas ça. C'est pas un style de vie, mais c'est vraiment un appel que le Seigneur t'a donné afin que tu puisses produire d'autres leaders. Donc, Dr. Loulou a parlé de comment être un leader, comment est-ce que tu dois accepter cette responsabilité. Coach Tina aussi la même chose. Elle a parlé de comment est-ce que nous pouvons venir ensemble parce que, par exemple, elle a donné l'exemple comment est-ce qu'elle a fait un événement qu'elle pensait qu'elle ne va plus faire. Et quand j'ai parlé avec elle, je l'ai motivée et on a fait ça ensemble. Aujourd'hui, ça produit tellement ça produit beaucoup et nous sommes vraiment dans la joie parce qu'on a eu beaucoup de feedback. Les gens même veulent que nous puissions encore faire l'année prochaine ensemble. Donc, pour moi, je bénis les Seigneurs parce qu'on a été obéissants. On a accepté surtout de venir ensemble et de faire ça ensemble. C'est ça le leadership, c'est ça être un serviteur. Lorsque tu acceptes cette responsabilité, malgré qu'elle est lourde, cette responsabilité, mais tu l'acceptes parce que c'est plus que toi. Parce qu'il ne s'agit pas de toi, mais il s'agit de l'assignment, bien l'appel que le Seigneur t'a donné. OK? Merci beaucoup. En tout cas, si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas, vous allez mettre ça dans le chat et nous allons répondre encore. All right, guys. The most, I think we're gonna wrap up with this, but definitely, I just want to encourage somebody or someone who are listening to us tonight. Don't disqualify yourself. It might be hard. The journey might be hard, but don't disqualify yourself because sometimes you just ask yourself, "Did I really hear God?" Like you ask yourself, but you need to stick with that, and then you're gonna come to the place where you see the light, you see the tomorrow. So you will be fine. Okay, so we're telling you tonight, don't give up because you definitely received the assignment from the Lord for your business, for your project, and whatever God is bringing you global with us. Make sure that even though you don't understand yet every single step, stick to the course with the Lord. Okay. And Dr. Lulu, can you also continue to talk to somebody who's listening to us tonight and really basically encourage them not to give up or not to disqualify themselves, you along with Coach Tina?
You know, I'm reminded about Nehemiah. And there was so many things that came to distract Nehemiah. But he was determined that he was not going to come down from what he was doing. And I encourage everyone that the race is not given to the swift, whoever's going really fast, and it's not necessarily given to the strong, because there will be times when we don't always feel so strong, but it's given to the one who endures to the end. Don't come down. Don't let the distractions pull you away from what it is that you know you're assigned to do. When you start out in leadership, be willing to learn. When you start out in even when you're a leader for many, many years, I'm still an avid learner. I am still gleaning and learning from others. Always learn from someone else. Don't get distracted and come down from what you know that God has for you to do. And then there's going to be some speed bumps. But remember, anytime you slow down, go over the speed bump, what happens? You pick speed back up again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. My encouragement would be to never give up, to keep the fight. Because I mean, this is something. Sometimes it's a heavy load, but you have to keep on going. You have to keep on trying to do your best, even in business. Because you like you say, you have your valleys and you have your highs. And even as a servant leader, you have your valleys and you have your highs. So you gotta learn to cope and to go through the slopes, and then work your way back out, and then keep striving to do God's work.
Amen. Don't disqualify yourself, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, don't disqualify yourself as leaders, So this has really we're gonna keep going with this topic, for a while, until God really lead us to something else. But this is something that we're gonna keep really, emphasizing the importance of being a servant leader. Now, I definitely want us, you guys, if you're enjoying this conversation, please share this view, so other people can view this replay, and also they can be able to join us next Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Time. But we also want you guys to, we took, we did really think of you guys. We've been listening to everybody what they really want. So we have two special events in October that we're gonna be talking about, and we would like you guys to sign up. Please, we already put the link in the chat. It's about sponsorship. Many of you guys have seen, it's been for a while now. We've been posting and posting because we want to make sure that you actually coming on in your 2024 ready with all the right information for you. So we invite you to sign up, please. We already have the link right there because we want you to secure sponsorship. We want to see you doing your event, making sure that you have your business retreat, you have your workshop, you have your concert. I mean, any type of events that you want to put it together. This is the tools that we want you to know how to secure sponsorship in 2024 as a servant leader. This is what, we want you guys to get the tools to make sure that you are finishing up your 3 months left, guys. 3 months, and some change. So we want to make sure that you are definitely equipped enough to be able to enter 2024 with all the tools that you need. So sign up for the October 15th. And also, if you want us to look at it specifically for in your business, making sure that you're not sure yet how you're going to finish your 3 months, or these 3 months left, how are you going to finish that strongly? This is the place, guys. These two ladies can be able to equip you and sit down with you and go line by line, exactly making sure that you have everything in place that you need as far as finishing up your business strongly, and maybe your messaging, just to tweak something so you can finish your year completely, and everything you put on your list from the January to now. We want to see that we are your accountable partners. Coach Tina, she's your accountable partner. Dr. Lulu and myself, we're going to be here helping you step by step. so you can finish your year strongly. Right, ladies?
Yes, yes.
So,
Most
Coach
definitely.
Tina, can you talk about that too?
Uh, for the sponsorship,
October 1st.
sponsorship, we surely need to. I even need to learn about the sponsorship because
Yes.
uh, hosting events, because I love hosting events, and a
Mhm.
lot of times I do it out of my own pocket. And this is going to be a great tool for anybody trying to host an event to find sponsorships and know how to do it correctly. Because it's really the key is learning how to do it correctly and to actually get sponsors. Because she's going to show you how the proper steps to do that. So you need to be in this class to learn how to do sponsorship because we don't want to start our 2024 dishing it out money on our own out our own pocket. You know, sometimes it's going to take some of your money, of course, but why not get some help along the way? So please sign up to get into the sponsorship training because I think this is going to be awesome for me. I'm sure these other ladies gonna enjoy this sponsorship. I don't know if y'all have had sponsorship before, but this would be my first time learning how to do that. So this is new for me, and I'm all for it. I'm ready.
You're ready. Yes, Dr. Lulu.
This is something that is so needed. And we're talking about servant leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're a servant, it is different than your business. For those that are entrepreneurs, serialpreneurs, you have your business and you may set your budget, obviously, where your events, it's a business and you are looking to have revenue come in from that. But there are times that you are operating in your servant leadership role where you want that sponsorship. Because guess what? Everyone may not be able to afford to attend all of your paid events. Sponsorship really helps. And it's so important to really learn the right way to do it so that you're not sitting somewhere frustrated and saying, well, I tried and it didn't work. Well, sometimes it didn't work because you're missing a step. It may be one step, it may be 10, but whatever it is you're missing, you will learn it in this workshop. So I encourage you to please register and attend so that you don't have to struggle when you are wanting to provide events or to provide trainings, and you know that you want to do it in an audience that maybe cannot afford your business prices.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, guys. And thank you so much, Dr. Madeline, for being here. Thank you so much, Dr. Madeline. Definitely, guys, we don't want you guys to go in 2024 guessing. No. We don't want you to start guessing. Well, I think I will do this first. There's no, I think I will do it. No, sit down with us on October the 15th. We're going to design the blueprint for you because that's really what you really need. Maybe you need somebody to push you a little bit. So that's what we are here for, ladies. We are here to really hurt you and comfortable so you can be able to finish your year very strong and making sure that you are very clear about what's going to happen 2024 and how it's going to happen, not guessing. Okay, so that's why it's very important. So you want us to do an inventory and assessment for your business, sign up for the class October 1st. So it's Dr. Lulu, Coach Tina, and myself. We're going to be going step by step, helping you how to analyze your business, how you started in January until now, and how you can finish strong. Okay. It's only $97, people. Please, I know that's something that you need to invest in yourself first. Okay.
Mm.
We just want to make sure that make sure you are ready to be able to have your own assessment. How about that? See,
Mm-hmm.
we are ready to work with you so you can finish your year strongly. 3 months left in your year that we really want to see the result because it's not too late. Maybe you didn't have the proper guidance, you didn't have the right people to push you, to encourage you. We are here for that, ladies. So make sure that also uh, gentlemen, not just women, but definitely we want to make sure that you are really accountable to yourself, and also we're gonna be here to push you. So sign up October the 1st. That's where the class is, but we want you to sign up tonight, or even, after you look at the link, click on it, and you can be able to join us for the class. That's October 1st. And then October the 15th at the sponsorship. So we have 2 classes in October that a lot of people have been requesting that. So this is the time for Dr. Lulu, Coach Tina, and myself. We're gonna be helping you hands-on. We are hands-on teachers. We wanna make sure we walk step by step. And also we're gonna have a lot of activity in that class, making sure that we understand your business and we help you to finish strong. Right, ladies?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
So Dr. Lulu can also be able to talk to us about her events coming up. But before that, Coach Tina, can you talk to us about November the 25th, please?
Yeah, November 25th, I'm having a holiday. It's through my other business that is called TNJ House Enterprise. It's an online store, but I also do pop-ups. I like to host pop-ups. So it's a holiday pop-up event for vendors. Vendors are wanted. It's going to be in Beaumont, Texas, but it's from 1 to 4. It's $55 to be a vendor. You get a table. But it's also my birthday weekend. So I'm gonna have cake and ice cream and some painting. We can do painting the sketches. That's gonna be there also, and maybe a massage. So I have a lot on the plate for this event because it's also special because it's my birthday weekend. Yay!
Yes. Celebrate the Queen. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And before we go into Dr. Lulu for her business retreat, I want you to listen to that. We also have our own Umoja Global Network Conference leadership conference. It's going to be the 10th to the 12th. Ladies, these 2 co-hosts of mine, they're gonna be speakers. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because they're gonna be here not only to support me, but guys, they believe in this, what I'm doing. They believe on the vision. So I am so excited. First when I say, yes, Janine, we will do it. So they're already signed up. So I'm so excited. We will be putting, I think, this week coming up, we will be also inviting you guys to sign up as a vendor. You can also get a chance in person or virtual. So we're going to have both options for you. Actually, the deadline is also October 1st. So make sure you sign up as a vendor. We really want you to represent yourself and your business on the conference. So now the conference is about Umoja Global Leadership Conference. We're having guests from Africa, from Belgium, from Canada, from all over the world are coming because we really understood the power of Umoja. Umoja means the unity. When servant leaders are coming together, results start happening. So we really want to strategize. It's going to be a strategic sessions that we're going to be, really a network event as well, because I want you guys to meet everybody I've been working with for many years that I really have a very good opportunity, business relationships. I want to open up my platform for you guys so you can be able to start really building your relationship also with the same people, because I know there's a room for all of us. And I believe in each one of you guys. I believe in your businesses. So this is really a network event. It's going to be here in Dallas. In Richardson at a hotel, at Hilton Hotel, and we're gonna make sure that we are with you 3 days, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We're gonna make sure that we are bringing you tools and strategies so you can be able to being equipped enough so you can be able to bring your business global. So we're gonna talk about investments. We're gonna talk about how to build relationship with investors, with leaders, your global leaders. So guys, there's a lot of good stuff happening. It's going to be happening at that time, and also networking with one another. So I'm so excited. We have some amazing keynote speaker coming from Africa, from Congo and other places. So I would save that for now, but make sure that definitely, if you're not becoming a global leader from that conference, I don't know about you. you're gonna be so equipped, so many, then your business will really go to the next level because of the information and resources that you're gonna find on the room. So I'm so excited about that. So make sure stay tuned. Next week we're gonna be also signing up vendors. Please make sure you be in touch with me or Coach Tina or Dr. Lulu so we can be able to guide you to the right direction. Dr. Lulu.
Yes, in December, December 11th to the 17th. And this is perfect because it really is geared to leaders. We are going to have a retreat in Morocco. And it is specifically to address, now, this is women, this is a women's retreat, but it is specifically to address burnout, fight, flight. What does that mean? Because a lot of times people are in it and they don't even realize it. They don't realize that sickness, disease, and all of the things that are happening to them is a result of just being burnt out, operating in fight, flight on a daily basis, which our bodies are not meant, or our brains are not meant to do. So this is going to be transformation. This is going to be refreshing. This is going to be to look at where you are as we come out of 2023 and where you want to go in 2024. So while you're going through recovery and transformation, you will also be able to set a high level strategy. You're going to go home with a high level strategy that you can then begin to say, okay, these are the things that I'm going to work on and what I'm going to aspire to achieve in 2024. And now you're just adding the detailed meat to it, but you'll have that strategy sort of like at a 50,000 foot level. And then when you come home, you pretty much have what you need, and you're just going down to maybe, the lower footage, like maybe you come down to 25,000 feet. And if you think about, I'm always thinking about airplanes. So if you think about, you come down to 10,000 feet, 5,000 feet, and you're saying, okay, now I'm on the ground and I'm looking up for what does that strategy look like? And so you really want to attend. For more information and how to register, you can reach out to Coach Janine, you can reach out to Coach Tina, or you can reach out to me. And I'll be happy, any of us will be happy to give you the link and answer any questions that you have. But it's going to be a fabulous retreat. You're going to Morocco.
Yes.
And so how could that not be fabulous? And we're not going to be stuck in, when you think about, well, am I going to be stuck in a room all day, every day for a week? No, you have your sessions in the morning and it's going to be so refreshing. But you're going to have the afternoon that's going to be free. And there's all sorts of other fun things in there, like spa treatments and going shopping in the market. So it's going to really be fabulous. And you really want to look and see if this is something that is right for you in December 11th through the 17th, right now, 2023.
Yes.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you've been really taking notes some dates because we have a lot of dates that we can, give it to you. So just make sure you can sign up now. October 1st, that's where we're doing an assessment for your business. And then October the 15th, that's where we're having a class for sponsorship. And then November 10th to the 12th, that's what we're doing, Umoja Global Leadership Conference here in Texas with the two ladies being a speaker. And then November 25th, when we're doing the pop-up, with the Coach Tina, because it's her birthday too. So we're going to celebrate her, absolutely. And please sign up for Dr. Lulu, business retreat December the 12th.
The 11th to the 17th.
Yes, yeah. Definitely make sure, guys, you reach out to me if you want to be in contact with these two ladies. You want to invite them to your show, to your conference. they are amazing speakers. They are amazing servant leaders. So please, guys, I keep them busy, but you can keep them busy too, because I want them to continue to serve. Definitely amazing ladies that I'm really, really committed. They become my sisters, and I thank God for their life. And I want to make sure that you guys also get to know them like I do. So definitely, thank you again for tonight. And je suis vraiment dans la joie que ce soir vous êtes connectés à nous. J'étais avec Coach Tina et avec Dr. Loulou. On a parlé des événements qu'on va avoir en octobre pour, si vous voulez que nous puissions faire un assessment pour vous, c'est-à-dire pour juste voir là où vous êtes depuis janvier jusqu'à maintenant, et nous allons vous aider pour le reste de 3 mois qui restent pour l'année. On va faire un assessment pour votre business. La classe sera le 1er octobre. Alors, si vous pouvez déjà s'inscrire pour cette classe. Et puis, la deuxième classe, ça sera le 15 octobre. On va parler de sponsorship avec Queen Roberta. C'est elle qui va enseigner cette classe-là. Et en novembre, on a notre conférence ici à Dallas. Je suis tellement dans la joie aussi parce qu'il y a plusieurs personnes qui vont venir et nous allons parler de comment est-ce que vous pouvez déjà commencer à développer votre relation avec les investisseurs et qu'est-ce qu'il faut aussi pour votre projet, comment vous pouvez être déjà prêt ou prête pour vos projets. Donc, je suis vraiment dans la joie pour ça. Ça va commencer de 10 au 12 ici à Dallas. Et puis aussi, Coach Tina, elle a aussi un événement le 25. So, une journée après Thanksgiving. Alors, c'est ce jour qu'elle aura. Et puis, c'est son anniversaire aussi. Donc, nous allons célébrer encore Coach Tina pour son anniversaire. Et puis aussi, le Business Retreat pour Dr. Loulou, ça sera le 11 et le 12 décembre. Donc, en tout cas, il faut être là. Et puis, surtout, contacter Dr. Loulou, contacter Coach Tina, parce que ce sont des femmes merveilleuses. Je travaille avec elles, mais j'aimerais aussi que vous puissiez aussi prendre le temps de leur connaître parce que ce sont des leaders formidables. Je suis vraiment dans la joie d'être en partenariat avec eux parce qu'elles m'aident beaucoup. Donc, je bénis le Seigneur pour leur vie et j'aimerais aussi que vous puissiez avoir la même expérience comme je suis en train de travailler avec eux. Merci beaucoup de se joindre encore ce soir. Ici, on a parlé de leadership et on a aussi parlé de comment est-ce qu'un leader, c'est un serviteur. Donc, on est appelé à servir. Donc, n'hésitez pas, si vous avez des questions, vous pouvez toujours m'écrire. Et puis, si vous avez des questions ou des commentaires, en tout cas, n'hésitez pas. Comme ça, je pourrai vous répondre. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, guys. Good night,
Yes,
everybody.
good night.
Thanks.